We have to shut it down. Please tell me how.
Peter Parker. Brilliant but lazy.
Shut the fuck up and look at what's happening.
Just wanted to say, reviews will be looking different now. I got a new desktop and I want to change the setup for how I make videos. And you see now we're going to have action figures in the background. I hope you enjoyed the new change. The S.H.F Figuarts Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, aka my dream figure. At first glance of the packaging, you can see the cool artwork that they included from the MCU website. It also says Spider-Man No Way Home on it and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. On the left side, it also says the same thing, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and it also has a cool pose of the figure. On the back, it has three cool poses for it. On the right side, it also has a pose of the figure as well, but just more close up. On the top, it says Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man again, and at the bottom is the same thing as well. Alright, let's open it. Excitement and joy was fluming through my body when I was opening this figure. I could not wait to see it out of the packaging and I could just do all the poses that I wanted of it. As you can see, it comes with a lot of accessories. It also comes with these instruction manuals to insert each accessory or insert the web effects or swap the heads. Very neat, very neat. My gosh, this figure looks amazing. Every detail, everything about this figure just looks incredible. They got it spot on from the movie. S.H.F Figuarts, keep doing what you're doing. Like, I'm getting the same feels as I had from the S.H.F Figuarts integrated suit over here. Every time I touch this figure, all I feel is the material of the suit that S.H.F Figuarts did. The amount of detail on the suit is crazy. Like, they didn't miss a single spot. The mask is amazing. It looks exactly like how it did in the movie. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way they did the mask. Sure, it has a bunch of webs, but me personally, I do like it. It is definitely not better than the old mask, though. I do love that way more. We have a lot to go over for the accessories, and I am not complaining. I do love a Spider-Man figure that comes with plenty of accessories. We have 2 long web effects, 2 short ones, a long web effect that he can hold, 1 pair of pointing hands, 1 pair of relaxed hands, 1 pair of grabbing hands, 1 pair of flipping hands, 1 pair of wall crawling hands, a crumpled up mask that can be held by the relaxed hands, 1 unmasked head that has a straight face, and another one that is smiling. And me personally, I love the one that's smiling. It just looks so goofy. The unmasked heads also have a lot of detail put into them too. They look very great. You can easily pop out the heads just by doing that. They're kind of hard to pop out and also hard to pop back in. But once you do that, you can pose your Toby however you like in any expression. With the amount of accessories you get, it really opens a lot of opportunities to give you some great poses for this figure. And how can you make great poses without great articulation? We have ball joints all around the necks, allowing for a bunch of range of movement. It can look up that far and down that far. It can also do side to side as well. The butterfly joints can move forward pretty decent and move back kind of decent as well. The arms can move out that far, and the arms can rotate, but I do not recommend trying to do that. It could chip the paint on the arms, and it can also potentially break the arm as well. There's a bicep rotation, a double jointed elbow, and the wrists can hinge. You can also adjust them to make them go side to side. And the wrists also can rotate as well. The ab crunch is really good. It goes all the way down. And the back can arc that far as well. Pretty good as well. And the new thing that they added is there's a ball joint now at the top, so you can move it all around, side to side, to your heart's content. And I think there is one at the base of the hip. You can kind of move it side to side. You can see it a little bit, but I don't think it's as efficient. The legs can move up that far, pretty good range. And as well, the butt cheek flaps, they're still... Damn! The legs can move out that far, with really good range. The thighs can rotate. There's a double jointed knee, pretty tight. The ankles can go up and down. You can also do a toe bend. And you can also tilt the ankles for an ankle pivot. The overall posability of this figure is phenomenal. I cannot believe the range of motion and articulation that they have and that they add to this figure. It's just, everything about this figure just makes you feel like I'm at the You can get incredible poses with the amount of articulation you have and the amount of detail that there is of how good the figure looks. It just makes it look 10 times better when you're posing it. The amount of playability for this figure is exactly the same for the S.H.F integrated suit, and I absolutely love it for that. I just sit on my couch and I'm just playing with this thing. Now there is some limits to the articulation. At some point the joints do get a little tight, but I don't really hate it that much because I can still get the pose that I want it to. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that joke. Alright, time for size comparisons. Here we have the Marvel Legends Spider-Man from The Amazing Spider-Man and Friends. Here we have my previous review, the S.H.F integrated suit. Here we have my custom McFarlane Batman, Optimus Prime. I'm coming. The Toy Biz Green Goblin. For my final thoughts of this figure, I have to say, this is definitely on my top tier list for my favorite figures of all time that I own. This figure is definitely one of my dream figures because I've always wanted a new Toby figure since the only one that was out was the Toy Biz one, and I do have that one, but it isn't as good as this one. It only has limited articulation, no accessories except for finger movement, but this one just satisfies me so much. Toby was always one of my favorite Spider-Mans out there compared to Tom and Andrew. I do love Tom a lot, but I do like Toby a little bit more. And this figure just excites me with childhood and nostalgia, to be honest. And that is not the only reason why I love this figure. I love this figure because how it is. It is just naturally very good. It's not just that I'm nostalgic. It's just really good figure. I recommend picking it up whenever you can. Anyways, that's for today's review. Have a good day.
Pizza time.